Good morning, guys. As usual, let's see, it's Monday morning, so I'm getting set up for a killer glutes and quads workout. I like to get a heavy leg day out of the way on Monday morning. In fact, this week I thought about maybe mixing it up a little bit and doing upper body on Monday, but it just did not feel right. So we're gonna do leg day today. And you're gonna need a little bit of equipment for class. So you need some weights. If you've got options at home, grab them. Have as many options as you can so you can kind of play around with and figure out where you're at today. I've got heavy, the real heavy end for me right now, my lower body lifts are 30 pounds. That's pushing it for me. So I've got my 30-pound dumbbells. I'll see how I feel this morning if I try to go there or not. And then I've got 20s, 15s, 12s, clear on down to 8s. So I've got lots of options. And then I'd like you to have some sort of step or bench. If you don't have a step, bench, or stool, that's fine. You can still do this workout, but we are going to do a few elevated lunges and things like that. So it'll help you out if you have a step or a stool. And then grab your loop bands. Okay, so I'm going to give you a second to gather those things together. Weights, loop bands, and a step or stool. One last time, if there's something in that list that you do not have, don't stress about it. You can still do this workout. You will still be just fine. Gather your stuff and we are going to get started. If you're one that likes to check in for accountability, then go ahead and do that. If you don't like to check in, that is fine too. I'm glad you're here. We're going to get started in just a second. So weights, loop bands, step or stool. If you like to listen to music, get that started. Bye. Courtney, good morning. Tessa, good morning to you guys. Monday morning, right? Let's get ready to go. All right, so we're gonna start out with a goblet squat. I wanna do a banded goblet squat. So grab a band. Lacey, good to see you this morning. Here's what I'm gonna do to start out with. I'm gonna start out with my heaviest strength band and a lighter weight. You can kind of pick a combo that you think will work for you. This morning, this is our very first lift, so we're obviously kind of starting out with something pretty manageable weight-wise. You can even start out with no weight at all if you feel like you need to, all right? So I think I'm just gonna start out with a 10 to kind of get things moving. Band just above the knees. You're gonna hold your weight like so, and then we're gonna go into our squat. So to start with, just get moving. You can give me a big full range of motion. We just want to get those legs going. Keep your weight back in your glutes. These first few sets are great to just really focus on form, focus on where your body weight is. You want it back. So your glutes are contracting. And a real easy way to know that is if your butt cheeks clench on the way up, okay? Then you know that your weight is back and those glutes are working. We're gonna move kind of quickly here at the beginning of class. So I want you to give me 8 more with your lighter weight. 8 and 7. We're doing it a little different today. We're doing glutes and quads. So the back and the front, kind of. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. And 1. All right, set your weight down. Take your loop band down to your ankles, and we're gonna do some penguin walks. So it just looks like this. We haven't done these in a while. Glute activation. We're gonna do high repetitions. It'll give me a chance to catch my breath. You know, the holiday season, we have such sweet neighbors and friends. We had a whole bunch of us delicious food this weekend, and I ate all of it. I'm out of breath from Christmas cookies and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I want you to press outward as hard as you can. You should be feeling it in those outer thighs and glutes. And 15 seconds more, let's do that. 15, 14, and 13. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. I'm going to have you bring that glute band under your knees. We're going to do a second set of goblet squats. This is where you kind of decide how you feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling warm. So I'm going to go up in weight. I think I'm good to hold on to a 20. All right. So you just have one. Pick your poison. Banded and weighted the bands under your knees this time. Ready? Let's do it. I love the banded version of goblet squats. It always just really engages my glutes. Remember, and many of you guys have been working, I don't need to hear any of this, but go as low as you can without compromising form. And what that means is if you're feeling it in your lower back, that's not good. Keep it up a little higher. And keep your weight in your heels. So those glutes are engaging. If you start to feel your weight shift forward, or you feel like that lower back is taking over, then maybe you've gone a little too low for you. All right, 10. We've got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, I'm gonna set this guy down. We're gonna go back to those penguin walks so we can stand up straight for a second. Right into it, here we go. This is where I get to catch my breath. Remember, you don't wanna face your toes out. Keep them forward. You can have a little bend in the knee if you prefer. Just want to make sure you're feeling it right there. And the second set, you should start to feel a little bit faster than the first. All right, higher repetitions here because we don't have any weight. So I'm thinking from here, 15 seconds more. That sounds awesome, Erin. Here we go. 15. 13. We have 10, 9, and 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are going to step out of our loop band for a second. Okay. I want you to grab a set of lighter weights. We're going to use those lighter weights to raise our heels. So basically, when I say lighter, I'm just wanting to choose something that's smaller in size. It doesn't matter too much. The weight, because you're going to be here. Put them on the ground. You're going to be doing a squat. So I want you to set them down, put your heels up, and see if you're in the right spot. If you need to move them farther apart, closer together, you can change the angle a bit. Okay, we're going to do a goblet squat with our heels elevated. I want you to start to choose weights now that are a little heavy, okay? So you don't need to max out yet necessarily. We are gonna do about 15 reps, so keep that in mind, but you need to start going up in weight so that that amount, 15, gets challenging, all right? Heels up, grab that weight, here we go. Now on this one, your weight will come forward because your heels are up. This shifts the workload to your quads. You're still gonna feel it in glutes and hamstrings and all that stuff. But I promised you some quad work, and I will deliver. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, oh, I'm struggling to come up out of this now. 3, 2, last one, follow along, okay? I want you to sit down low, set your weight down, so your butt is low, okay? No weight. You're gonna give me little teeny pulses. These pulses are your butt getting closer to your heels, okay? Chest up, so I don't want you here, don't bob, okay? Chest up, butt down. The lower you get your butt, the lower you keep it, the more you're gonna feel this in your quads. We're gonna burn out our quads for 15 seconds. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 11. Just think about lowering that back side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, can I stand up? I'm a shaky mess after that one. Okay. All right. We're gonna do a quad exercise that I've never showed you guys on our bench. There's a version with the band, but we're not gonna use the band yet because I want you to get used to this. Now, you're gonna think I've lost my mind. Trust me, okay? This is such a good move for quads. Follow along, all right? So you've got your bench set up. You're gonna come along behind, and you are gonna come up over your bench. If you do not have a bench, or if this hurts your wrist, you can try it from the ground as well, all right? So you don't need to elevate your legs if that's too much. Now, you're gonna come up so your toes are on the bench. I'm kind of on all fours. Dip, up, dip, up. Get your legs at the top and bend those knees nice and low because that low point is where your quads are gonna take over. We're gonna start with 12, 11, I'm so shaky, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, oh my gosh, 3, 2, last one. Coming down. That's all my quads can take. Oh my gosh. Okay, get your head up above your heart for a second. Catch your breath. All that talk was just for me. I need to do that. I need to catch my breath. Okay, back to glutes. Come on up. Shake it out. Those quads might be on fire at this point. And we're gonna do a Bulgarian split squat, okay? I want you to go pretty heavy. I'm gonna hold 2 weights do I think I am? I'm gonna hold my 20s. I'm gonna see how I'm feeling with that. So both this time. You can pick the leg you want to start with. Just remember which one you're doing. We're gonna do one and then the other. Go ahead and hop out. You want your chest up and your weight in your heel. Okay, here we go. Now, lowest you're gonna start with, but again, pay attention to where your weight is going. I want it to go to your glute, not your quad. So I kind of pop my glute, my butt cheek, back and out when I go down. So my weight is in my front heel. Keep your weight in your front heel. We're doing 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 2. Last one. And 1. Remember the leg that's down, okay? We're gonna catch our breath. Big deep breath. If you don't have one, just follow along without. You'll just be on ground flat. If something's hurting you, same thing. Just come to the ground and you can do all of this not elevated, okay? All right, so we're gonna do a tick-tock lunge. Here's what I want you to do first. The front of the tick-tock lunge, you're gonna be on your bench. So you wanna kind of test how far away you need to be. So we're gonna lunge, come to our start position, and lunge back. So make sure you've got space. I want you holding heavy weight. We're gonna do about 10, but you're going forward and back, so it makes 20. So be ready for that. So the leg that was down is still down. Let's start forward because that's where you need to kind of know where your bench is. So I want to have enough range of motion, so I'm hopping back with that foot. You ready? Here we go. We're doing a forward lunge. Come to start. Reverse lunge. All right, I'm going to start counting with our 10. Take your time. If you're 9. 8, be far enough away from your bench that you have some range of motion to come down and up. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Can I do it? 1 and 1. Put those weights down. We're gonna take a second again. Catch your breath, get a drink. We're gonna do both sets on the other leg. Evaluate where you're at on weight, okay? So, as always, and I know, you guys are like, we know, Erin. I tell you the same stuff, but I say it because I have to be reminded. Last few reps should be super challenging. That's how you know if you've got the right weight. If by the last 5 you're thinking, I don't know if I can do these last 5, you're spot on, okay? All right, grab your weight, split squat, Other leg is down. So we're switching legs. I'm gonna hop out. We wanna keep that weight back in the heel. You ready? Let's do it. Keep it back in your heel. Stand up through that heel. If you just cannot get your balance holding two weights, hold one. 10. Keep that weight back in your glutes. 5. Oh my gosh, can I stand up? 4. 2. Last one. 1. I'm gonna set my waist down and catch my breath. The same leg that was down, okay, stays down. Let's get it done. Done and over with, right? All right, so the leg that was down stays down. We're gonna start with the other leg up on our bench. So hop back. So you've got that range of motion to kind of fall forward into your lunge. Ready? Let's go. Lunge. Take your time. 10. Oh, this is gonna be rough, guys. 8. 7. 3. 'Last one right here. And 1. All right, I'm setting my heavy stuff down for a second. We're gonna go back into our goblet squat banded. Here's our third set. Go with a heavy strength banded. And then lower repetitions, heavier weight if you've got it. You can hold 2 weights if you. You ready? Oh, keep that weight back. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. I'm going to set my hip guide down. We get to stand up and do a final set of our penguin walks. So give Erin a chance to catch her breath. You ready? Let's go. Keep a little bend in the knee. We're working. Catch your breath. Wobble on over to get it if you need. We're going to do high repetitions here, but I still want you pushing. Keep going. I think we can probably manage about 20 seconds. Here we go. 20, 19, and 18. 12. 4, 3, 2, And 1. Oh my, oh my. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a set of our heels elevated goblet squats with that little burnout at the end. So grab something to elevate your heels. If you don't have enough weights at home, anything will work. You can even roll up a mat or stick a pillow behind your heels. Just make sure they're in the right spot. Okay, I'm gonna keep with my 30-pound dumbbell. It's a good theme here. I think we should be able to do 12 reps. So go heavy, but no, you got 12 repetitions ahead of you. All righty. That weight is gonna shift forward. Let's do it. 12. 11, I still want you getting your backside low. 9. 7, get that backside nice and low. Like you're gonna sit on your heels. 5. 3. 2. Last one. 1. All right, I'm gonna bend my knees, set my heavy guy down. Get your butt down nice and low. The lower your butt is, the harder these are. Now, that back side goes down in a pulse. Everything else stays real stable. Just think butt to heels, okay? You can be lower than me if you feel like you need to be. You can be higher too. Keep your chest up. 15 seconds, 15. 14, go as low as you need to burn out here. 12. 10. 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna give you just an extra second or two, and me as well, to regroup, because we're doing a second set of those crazy quad kickbacks on the bench, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you how to add a band to make this more challenging. The band's crazy. That's why I had you do it first without. So if you don't feel like you're ready to try the band, don't. If you do feel like you're ready, get yourself prepared to do some crazy moves to get in position. You need to take 2 bands and add them together. Or if you have a really large loop band, that will work too, all right? If you don't have a setup that'll work like this, don't do it. But get loose bands. So you need to have quite a bit of stretch. They're gonna go from your arms to your legs. As always, this is a new move to you guys. If something's not working for you, get rid of it. You can do it on the ground. You can get rid of your band, test it out. If it's not working, get rid of it. So here's what you're gonna do, all right? You're gonna take one end of your loop band, one loop, and you're gonna step into it. So it is just, you guys are gonna fall on my face, just above the knees. Okay, so you got this extra one here. Now follow me. Come on around. I told you this stuff was gonna get weird. Okay, now we're gonna get in that same position, but you're gonna hold this part of the band on the floor. So you can hold it with your hands, or I like to slip my hands into the band and hold it steady like that, okay? Now we're gonna get in that crazy position that we started in. So walk out here. Get up there on those feet. You ready? Dip, straighten, dip, straighten. You got 12, 11, 10, keep your head up, 9, 7. Oh my gosh. 5, 4, 2, 1. That's all. Okay. As usual, I gotta catch my breath here. I'm gonna sit down and step out of this. Breathe. Oh, that was death right there. Okay, let me see if I can stand up. My poor shaky quads. Okay, we're gonna do one final. Get ready for it. But we can do it. Split squat on the bench. This is gonna be your max. So we're gonna do 10 repetitions, as heavy of a weight as you can manage. If you don't remember split squat, it's right here. Okay, we're gonna do one side, catch our breath, and do the other side. So it doesn't matter which side you start with. Be real conscious of your back. When I tell you to max out, if you're having issues with your back, then you might want to rethink your max out. Okay, 30s. I'm gonna try it for 10 reps. I don't know. Let's see, does one of my legs feel better than the other one? Not really. So I'm just gonna choose one. Hop on out. Your chest upright. You wanna lower straight down. Don't lean forward. Baby that back. You ready? Let's do it. Pop that back side out. Keep your weight in your glutes. 10. I'm a shaky, shaky mess. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. These guys are getting put down. Okay. When we max out and go real heavy, I like to take a second, and my body needs to take a second to catch my breath, regroup before I move to the second set. If you're not at your max for whatever reason today, and you need to do more repetitions, you have time to continue with your reps while I'm over here, right? So keep going if you can. Okay. I'm not sure I necessarily caught my breath fully, but we'll go to the other side. Whoo! Okay. No fancy stuff, just straight on over to the other leg. See if I can safely pick these guys up. Watch that back. Get in position. Ready? Let's do it. 10. 9. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And there's 1. Okay. These guys are going back on the ground. We're gonna work while we catch our breath. So let's do a loop band, get a strong one. We're gonna sit down, slide it up over our knees. little butterfly move. So I want your feet on the ground, butt on the ground. Sit up really tall. So use your arms to help support your back. Chest up and out. Now, you've got to get yourself, your feet, to a position that you feel this in your glutes. So take your feet out wide, get your knees out wide, and then you're going to give me little teeny butterfly wing flutters, okay? So get those legs out wide. Make sure you've got lots of tension. Chest up and out, sit up straight, don't lean back. We're gonna do high repetitions here, which is good because I need to catch my breath. Big deep breaths. We'll do about 20. You can go faster or slower than me. I just want you to continue for time. And if your glutes are not starting to get uncomfortable right now, you need to take your feet and your knees wider, okay? Here we go. 20, 19, and 18. 15, get a lot of pressure on that band. 11, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Bring those legs in. Get rid of your band. Okay, we're in the home stretch, but we got some big stuff in store at the end. Hang in there with me, okay? We are going to do one more set. This is it. I don't need to do any more. One more of those quad kickbacks up on the bench, okay? I've showed you two versions. You can do it with your band or without. If the band is not working for you, don't use it. I'm gonna do with, and I'm gonna change up the tempo of our lift a bit, okay? Okay, this is the last one. I know this is a challenging move. It's challenging for me as well. It's killing me. It's one of the reasons, that's my towel today. It's one of the reasons why I feel like, we gotta do another set. Because we need it. When it's hard, we need it. So I'm gonna get myself set up with my little loop band set up here. My crazy little added resistance. And then we're coming around. Okay, keep your head up. You don't want to tuck your chin under you. It's just gonna make you lightheaded. Keep your head up, look somewhere in front of you. Let's do this. Hands in. We're climbing out. All right, we're gonna do a double pump below. Join in. 2, 1, up. 2, 1, up. 2, 1, up. 10 more. 2, 1. 9. 6, 5, get low with those knees. 3, 2, 1. That's all I got. Walking it out. Get your head above your heart, catch your breath. You deserve to take a little second after that. Man, that's a rough one. All right. I won't make you do that again. We're done. We're done with that. Of our Bulgarian split squats. And I'm going to leave it to you. We're going to do 12 reps. I'm taking it back down to my 20s. My 30-pound dumbbells were my true max. That was all I could muster for 10 reps. So stepping down to 20 is still gonna be a big challenge for me. If you felt pretty good doing your max, you can stick with it for this final set. You can step down if something's hurting you, you can do this with no weight. This final set is your own, but I want you to make sure that you are giving yourself what you need this morning, okay? All right, after this split squat, we're home free. We get to sit down on the ground for the rest, all right? So finish strong with me here. Choose a leg. We're doing one side and then the other. No fancy stuff, just good old-fashioned, hard, effective work. So go ahead and hop out. You want to pop that glute out and back. Keep your weight in your heel ready. Let's go. 12, 11, 9, 7, 6, 3, 2, last one, 1. Setting this guy down. I gotta remember which leg is down because I'm gonna do the other one. At this point in class, both my legs are so fried, I can't tell which one I just did because they're both like numb. All right, you guys, we're almost there, and I promise, after this one's terrible, but we're gonna get it out of the way. Terrible and effective. All right, let's do it. Last leg. Ready? Let's go. 12. 8. 6. 3. 2. 1. Oh, my shaky mess of a self here. All right, let me check our time. We have time. Grab your heavy loop band. We're gonna do one final set of penguin walks while we're standing, okay? So, loop that guy on. I did it without falling over. That's a win this morning. Bend your knees. I want you to be able to breathe. Here we go. We're in the home stretch. You guys killed it. You got through the worst of it, okay? It's just smooth sailing from here. We're gonna really focus on those glutes right here at the end of class. My quads are toast. No more quads. Big push outward. All right, guys. Should we go with 20? We can do 20, right? Let's do it. 20, 19, 18. I want those legs given out. 14, 10, 5, 4, count slower, right? 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are gonna slowly make our way down to the mat. Follow along. Grab that loop band, stick it under your knees. We're gonna sit on the bench. If you don't have a bench, you can sit on a chair, the couch, or the floor. I'm putting my mat on there because my bench has bridges. It's more comfortable to sit on. You can do the same. All right? Chest up and out. Legs are nice and wide. You're going to give me that outward press. I told you, you're going to focus on glutes here at the end. For this finisher, your glutes and most likely will if you're working hard, stop doing what you're asking them to do. And that's a good thing today. So do your best, chest up and out, 20 reps, pressing outward, little pulses, as much tension as you can. 20, 19, 18, 15, 11, 10, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and take a little rest. So I told you we're working our way down, right? So this next set, you're gonna drop your backside off your bench. If you're using a chair, this will still work perfectly. I do this on a chair too. But your backside is gonna hover off the ground for this one. You're not sitting on the ground. So you're gonna come off either your chair or your bench, and you're just gonna lean back with those elbows so your butt is off the ground. Chest up and out, feet are wide. Take your ankles with you, not just your toes, okay? Now, you need to get your weight in your glutes. Chest up and out, butt down, kind of arch your back. You should feel your glutes take the workload. If you're not feeling that, you're in the wrong position. You need to scoot your heels closer. You need to get your chest up and out and sit more upright, make some adjustments, all right? Knees out, here we go, press, press. This move, like so many other ones, is super effective if you get in the right position. So if you are not feeling it in your glutes, move, all right? Take your feet farther away from you, bring them closer, dip your butt lower, arch your back more, get in the position so those glutes are feeling this, and you will love it, okay? All right. 20 seconds, take your feet out wider if you need more tension. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 16, 13, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, big hard push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax. Now we're gonna sit all the way down. So you're gonna scoot into the center of your mat. We've already right into it. Here we go. Press. Breathe. This is hitting our backside from so many different angles, going in all of these positions. 20 seconds. Get to failure. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 16, 14, 13, 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. We're almost all the way down. Where do you think we need to go now? All the way on your back. Keep your butt down. Tuck your hips up and under so your back is flat. That's gonna force your glutes to do the work. Get your feet wide, take your ankles with you, all right? Press out. You can put your head here if you need. You can completely focus on those glutes in this position. So get your knees nice and wide. It really makes a difference if you can tuck your hips up and under so you don't have any space under your lower back. 20 seconds, you ready for it? Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 10, 9, big push, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, we're on the final move of the morning. This is it, okay? All we're gonna do for our last set is you're gonna lift your backside. So we've made a full progression, okay? Needless to say, if you find yourself somewhere and the only thing you have to work out with is a loop band, like if you go on vacation or if you just don't have a lot of equipment at home, all of these moves that I'm showing you right now, you can do several sets of them and have a complete lower body workout, all right? Just your band. This is the final one. Let's lift that backside and your ankles wide. This is it. All the mustard, complete failure, press out, out, out. It's your job to tuck your hips and squeeze your butt real hard. And then to get your knees out wide enough that this is the finisher. This is all you can do, okay? You have 20 seconds. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 16, 13, 11, oh my gosh, 9, stay up here, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. And let me help my backside down. Oh, we did it, guys. That's it. Hug your knees to your chest. Catch your breath. You made it through. Mondays, heavy leg day. I love it. I mean, I did not love it while we were doing it. And I didn't want to do it this morning. Truth be told, I did not. So badly did not. I even told my husband, I don't want to teach class this morning. But I knew I would be so glad after we were done. So, as always, you guys are my saviors on Monday. I would not work out ever on Monday if I didn't have you guys meeting me here for my workout. So thank you. All right, other side. Bring it across. Okay, I want to hear that you finished the workout, and I want to know what you thought about those quad extensions. Sometimes they call them donkey kicks, bucking broncos, where our legs were up on here, straightening. What did you think of that? I'm assuming you hated it because it's really challenging, but I guess, do you feel like it was effective? Did you find it super challenging? Quads for me, I don't know why. Maybe you guys feel the same way. But whenever I specifically work my quads, it is really challenging. And maybe that is a cue for me to do more specific quad work, or maybe working quads is just really hard. I don't know. But great work today. Let me know you finish the workout. And then if you want to give me some feedback, maybe you just want to give me the little middle finger emoji. I don't know. But any feedback today, stuff you liked, stuff you didn't like, especially that crazy bucking bronco donkey kick move for our quads off the bench. What did you think of that? Could you feel it in your quads? Do you feel like we did quads specifically last week too? And just because I haven't done a specific day where we honed in on quads, I was really, really sore, and I thought, this was good. We need to do this again. So that's why I threw it in again this week, and I'll keep on doing that. You like the split squats? I love split squats too, Tessa. Well, I mean, they're super hard, but I love them in the sense that they always make me sore in the spots that I personally want to be sore. So I'm right there with you. The bucking broncos, you thought they were fun? Oh my gosh, you are one tough cookie, Tessa, because I was crying a little bit. My head was down so you couldn't see me. Tears were coming out of my eyes. That was like the worst thing I personally have done in a really long time. So I'm so glad to hear that you thought they were fun. You are a tougher woman than me. Great job. See you guys tomorrow. We're going to focus on upper body tomorrow. Thank goodness. My legs, I'll just be dragging them in here. So I look forward to working out with you guys tomorrow. And you rock. You showed up on Monday. That means you already have won this entire week. Great job. We'll see you tomorrow.